have been charged with trumped-up charges with regard to the Gen Z protest that occurred on the 25th of June. The 2-3 points I want to make is this. Number one is that it appears that once again there is an attempt to politicize the criminal justice system by the government of President Ruto by ensuring that politics is run through the courts. People that you are fighting with politically are charged with trumped-up charges in order to justify political persecution. The second issue, this is against the constitutions of Kenya. We are hopeful that the Kenyan judiciary and magistrates before whom these matters will be represented will stand up for the constitutions of Kenya. Because as Julius Caesar once said, when asked, why did you become a tyrant? He said, because nobody stopped us. My colleagues and I as advocates have come here to try and stop the re-establishment of tyranny. I hope the courts will also do their part. The point number two is that all those people who are adults and rational people were able to confirm that in Kenya you cannot raid 6 police stations. Nobody is arrested. These were people sponsored by the government of Kenya, sponsored in Central Province to intimidate the people. Because the choice that the people of Central Province are being given is that if these protests go on, we are going to destroy your businesses, we are going to destroy your infrastructure. Large-scale terrorism is a phenomenon that is known across the world that desperate dictators engage in to try and suppress political freedoms. It is not going to be easy. We are going to resist it. There are millions of Kenyans who resist these attempts being made to re-establish dictatorship in the Republic of Kenya. And issue number 3 is that Kenya, the good Republic of Kenya, has genuine problems. These problems are largely economic, are largely to do with taxation. When people rise against the fact that the economy of Kenya is being run incompetently, the fact that the economy is collapsing, the fact that government simple things that it used to do is no longer able to do, you cannot be able to solve that problem by engaging in what it is a clear political persecutions of Kenyans. It is important that I'm speaking from Kiambu law courts. In the 1950s, in 1950 and 1951, my father's home in Kiamba was about 10 kilometers from here. They are all aware. This is where Warohi are and other people. The agitations for political freedom started here in Kiambu. These same courts of Kiambu and Roiro are where people are being persecuted. These persecutions in Olkarao and Nyahururu, where Dedan Kimathi were, it is an attempt that was tried a long time ago by colonialists. They failed. There was an uprising. People today are being accused of engaging in an uprising. There is no uprising. There is only political thugs of Kenya Kwanza government with a broad-based government. Sooner than later, if this persecution continues, then you are going to get real uprising. We had it in the 1950s, and we had it also in the 1980s. And therefore, my advice, not that these people are capable of getting any advice, is that political persecutions need to stop as quickly as possible. We should be in our offices doing in other nation building matters, not to feel like you are back in the 1980s and 1990s. You deeply feel ashamed today to be a Kenyan citizen, and you really feel ashamed about the political class that is supposed to be presiding over a civilized country. It is civilization that is at stake in Kenya. You cannot have thugs trying to engage in monkey games. Even during the time of the raid in Koigi wa Mwere, it was at least done with some intelligence. And so, like President Moi Kibaki once said, if you want to engage in large-scale terrorism, Just try to think a little bit. Try to do it in a believable manner. This thing will not stick. Everybody saw the thugs on video, and you have heard what we've told in court. Not a single thug that we have seen them in video has been arrested. I hope the courts will stand up to this nonsense.